Welcome to our new podcast, guys. My name is Stephanie Phillips.
And I'm Ryan Phillips.
And this is Comfortably Uncomfortable, where we are comfortable talking about uncomfortable experiences in our marriage and day-to-day life. We've been together for 12 plus years now, run a business together, and have been through the good, the bad, and the ugly that most marriages experience, but are not comfortable talking about publicly.
Now, this is not just a podcast on marriage. Along our journey, we have also found a passion for health and fitness, which we will also be discussing, as well as our business journey we have been on together for the past 7 years.
If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com. All right. Welcome back. Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. All right. Welcome back. Let's talk. Anything pressing on your mind? Let's talk. That was scary.
What? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. You've been mean to me the last 2 days, but that's okay.
You're so sensitive. You must be pretty.
I am. And you know what?
Yep.
You didn't know it because I asked you last night.
Yeah.
And you said, I don't think so.
Because you deleted it from the calendar.
Doesn't matter.
I don't even know.
You always do know.
But I said
and you know how
I try not to
you know
say
how
it.
I know and why I asked that? Because I caught myself wanting to be nasty and catching it before it came out. Or like catching that I was like like I had like a tone to me and then saying sorry right away. But I feel it. You know?
Yeah.
And you didn't know.
I had a feeling.
That's a huge accomplishment.
I had a feeling, but I've learned
improvement.
I've had a feeling, but I've learned not to question you because it's even worse if I do. So I just, you don't
question it. You say, "Oh, you must be pre." That's what you say, and it makes me fucking boil.
That's why I said I'm not saying anything anymore.
Yeah, but usually you're
I can
right.
Assume.
Yeah, you're actually always right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
We're on the same cycle.
No, you're just extra sensitive.
I am. I'm so sensitive.
But
yeah. Oh, you finished your 100 push-up challenge.
Yeah.
When did you finish that?
The day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday?
I don't know. I feel like you should remember. It was day 48, and today's day 50.
Yeah, it was day 48.
So
2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It was good. So I said I was going to do 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. And I did it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. So,
and I did it.
well, you were pointing, and I was trying to figure out what you're trying to do.
Well, because you keep twirling around on your chair, and you're thinking we're at the breakfast table, and we can just talk like this. But really, I need you to talk right here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, she's definitely pre. It's gonna be a fun conversation.
I fucking can't stand you. Hurry up. Talk about your damn push-up challenge.
See, I already forgot what I was talking about. So I did 100 push-ups a day. It was what? Talk.
No, I have something funny to say. Go. I'm holding it.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it. 100 push-ups a day. It was torturous towards the end. I think I told you every day, I'm like, I don't want to do another push-up.
Yeah.
But I did it no matter what. Some days I did it in sets of 2, sets in 3, sets of 5. It just kept switching it, all different variations. And my chest is one of my weak spots, so that's why I told myself I would do it, just to get some growth there. And
I'm surprised you threw that into 75 hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where
I
it
like
was
to throw challenges, and I was telling you that I want to start doing little challenges like that throughout the year. Like, hey, for the next 30 days, we're going to
do 10 pull-ups
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I would do that. Not push-ups. Pull-ups and plank, yeah.
It's whatever you want to
grow or improve on.
We don't even have to do the same. Like, let's say I want to start doing wall sits for a minute, but you're like, I'm going to start doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
You know?
That's kind of cool to do the same.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
I enjoyed your 100 push-ups every day in the living room with all the dogs attacking you and hearing like, Coco, no. Ruby, get away.
As soon as I
Mommy,
get on
call
all fours.
Ruby.
Yeah.
It was so funny to me. Like, I would sit there. I don't know if you ever noticed it. And I would just watch and I wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't try to help you, nothing. And it was
no, you
so
did nothing.
funny.
I was like, why can't you?
He would be like in the middle of a set and like one of the dogs like pawing at him like in the face. And he's like, stop. Fight. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So I would get annoyed when you'd like do them at work or something. So,
Well, that was a good thing with push-ups is that you have that. You can do those anywhere.
yeah, you can do it all
Pull-ups,
day.
You're kind of limited with where you got to do them.
Yeah.
But still.
Well,
yeah,
you got it
75
done.
hard.
So, 75 hard. Day 50.
50.
I'm tired.
25 more days.
25 more days. My body's tired. Mentally a little.
What'd you say yesterday?
What'd I say?
Was it yesterday?
What'd I say?
You said I can really go for
A bourbon.
That's the first time I've ever heard you,
It was yesterday.
say like,
Yeah.
even during prep, anytime. That's the first time I've ever heard you say,
And I meant it.
I could really go for a glass of bourbon. And part of me was like, ooh, kitchen.
Your nipples got hard?
I was like, ooh. I get the ice. I get the glass.
Where it's like, oh, we're starting to 75 hard tomorrow? That would be you.
Yeah.
You didn't react. I think you were kind of shocked.
I was like, a part of me was like I got happy for a second. I was like, yeah, like how could we make that happen? And then another part of me was like, you can't make that happen unless you're planning on another 75 days.
I don't want to do it.
No, it's not worth it
right now. Yeah.
It wasn't, and it was like,
It was
I
just,
could
yeah.
go for it, but it wasn't like, wow.
I need it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you were slaving away yesterday.
I was like, oh my God.
She gets in these little bursts. It happens.
It depends on the strain of THC we indulge in that day. And this specific strain gets me fucking going.
I didn't even see you all day. I don't even know where you were.
First of all, I vlogged the whole day. I had
we
like
vlogged the
5
whole
wardrobe
day.
changes.
Yeah.
Did you notice? I changed my clothes like 5 times throughout the day.
I didn't
Because I would get like sweaty. Because I was fucking moving. I cleaned out Emma's room.
You were, like I said,
It was weird.
yeah, you were gone.
Yeah. I come downstairs and you're sitting at the fucking table reading and I'm like annoyed. I was like, ugh. But I didn't even like, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was gone.
Yeah.
I was hyper focused. There's 2 situations though when we get high. We either get stuck bad, or I'm fucking, because you get like that too. And sometimes when I'm stuck and you're like how I was yesterday, you're fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because you're like fucking vacuuming underneath my feet and shit. And I'm like
Yeah, it just
stuck in my
depends.
chair.
I think it depends on your mentality at the time as well. If you're just
True.
tired, you're gonna get more tired.
Yeah.
If you're feeling pretty good, and then you're gonna, I think you're gonna accomplish a day like you had yesterday.
I'm pretty fucking tired. We've had a crazy week
Yeah.
at work. We've been nonstop. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
But I told you what I've been doing, which sounds kind of corny, is I've been like setting an intention before I get high,
Yeah.
you know? And like saying to myself, I want to be creative, or like I really need to do creative work like we're going to do after this for the office.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that has to be done by tomorrow. I want to set that intention, get high, and then see.
Where it takes you.
Yeah, we may be completely remodeling by tomorrow. Once I'm done with this, yeah. Ryan comes in, the floors are ripped up, walls are knocked down. He'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Good, because I have a quote for the floor on Tuesday.
I know.
Perfect. It's only 2 years old. But 75 hard is going well, though, I will say.
Wasn't there something else you wanted to talk about?
75 hard. I don't know.
I thought you said something last night when we were walking.
My book, the new book that I'm reading. I really like it.
What's it called?
It's fuck. I just started it. So I bought the book on body dysmorphia. I posted about it. It's a loosely thrown around term. We don't have, I don't have body dysmorphia. So there's obviously a lot that goes into it, but body dysmorphia is basically when something about your appearance affects your day-to-day life, where like you miss work, or you don't go to a party or an event because you feel like your skin looks bad or you're too fat or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never had my body dysmorphia affect my life like that.
That makes sense.
So, and I'm for sure of that. Yeah. So they talked about in the book about like, if you are, something bothers you on your face or whatever, and you fix it or you don't, you leave it alone, like you still go about your life, like that's normal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And I closed it and returned it.
Yeah.
So I didn't go into it.
Yeah,
no, it didn't fit. Yeah. So the book that I think it's something about thinking big. Hold on. I can look it up on Amazon. But in short, it is about basically learning how to like outthink any scenario. Like and it explains honestly, like it's making me realize more and more and more how many people, like they talk about like mediocre people in America and things like that, but it's really wild like how many people I can think of that are like that.
Yeah.
And it's really making me look at people a little differently in my day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I get it 100%.
Yeah, kind of. And something that they talked about was that I'm trying to find the title of it. Something that they talked about in the book was the magic. Wait, this is the title, not magic. The magic of thinking big. So that is the book that I'm currently reading.
The magic of thinking. Who's written by who?
David J. Schwartz. So, really great book so far. I just started it, but it talks about like thinking about people that are more successful than you or that you want to be like, but you don't envy them or like worship them. You think of yourself above them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're the person in the room that makes them feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on a status level.
Yeah.
And I said to you, there was an influencer that you always talk about. We won't say names.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you, like, kind of like that guy that you always are showing me things about and stuff like that. Try to envision yourself above him because you do like his style, like you like what he posts and stuff. And you were like, well, I don't think he's above me.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? Like it caught me by surprise. You said to me in the kitchen, I've actually been saving it to say here. Uh-huh. And I said, well, what do you mean? You're like, yeah, no, I'm above him. He's single. He doesn't have kids. You know, he's always doing whatever he's doing and bitching about women or whatever you said. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, I don't look at him as above me.
I thought that was really cool though.
I just point out things like
that.
He's a cool guy. So I like pointing out like,
he's a really dope guy. Yeah. I follow him too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was really cool that you said that because it's true. Like success doesn't just mean career wise. It means fulfillment in yourself and your relationship and your family and
health,
everything. Yeah. So I thought that was really cool that like I was strictly just, envisioning him from a status symbol or status standpoint. Whereas like you looked at it from a much bigger picture and I really
I wasn't looking at it status wise.
Yeah.
I don't, to a certain degree, don't really look.
I know you're very good at that.
Certain degree.
I'm a little more materialistic than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously most women are, but not always actually. I'll take that back.
No, it could be either way for sure.
I know more materialistic men than I think I do women.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We can name like 5. Yeah. We're totally thinking of the exact same people right now.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just thought that was cool that like we looked at things. We're learning.
They're totally different.
We're learning from experimenting with THC. That we like how deep people think differently. Like so deep. It's crazy. And we discovered something today that
I was laughing so hard.
Oh my God, you were laughing at me and I was dead ass serious. This literally just
happened like
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, not that long ago.
So I don't even know if I want to say it. So we had these geese in our backyard and they're so cute and we see them always when we're on a walk, like in different people's backyards.
2 white geese that are always together.
Always together.
Yeah.
So I said something like, oh yeah, they just walk up on their lawn like, oh, hello. This is my house.
She's like, what accent do you imagine? Which accent?
And he laughed at me when I said it like that. I said, why are you laughing at me? What accent do they have? What's their voice? You're doing it again.
You said, what's their voice?
In your head.
In my head. I said, I never imagined them with a voice. And you're like, what? So you don't imagine the ducks on our walk have a voice? And I'm like,
we always see these 2 ducks on our walk.
I've never once thought about that ever.
What?
And I'm like, Dr. Doolittle.
He called me. He's like, okay, Dr.
She's like,
Doolittle.
is this not normal? I'm like, maybe I'm the weird one and I'm the only one that doesn't think they like imagine
like when a dog
accent.
comes up to me, I envision what his voice.
With our dogs, I have done that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like our dogs all have a voice.
But I told her, not every animal I put a voice to.
Like when Ruby walks in our bedroom, like, and she's not supposed to be there, I envision her being like, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I'm here. I know I'm not supposed to be here. That's how I envision her.
Yeah.
And then like Louis, I envision him like very like, hey guys, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What did you do?
We're very similar but yes,
But I do that for all animals.
No, I don't.
So who's right?
I don't know.
Because I feel like you're really wrong.
I've done it, yes, but I do not do it to all animals. Like when you see the cows on the way to work, do you ever?
No, I mean, bro, I'm not fucking.
Are you like, there's Samuel? Hey, Sam.
No, I don't do that. But like I told you, I saw that horse stretching.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That
That's
I envision
a cool story.
him. I envision him talking. If it's a him, that I envision him like, oh yeah. I saw this horse stretching on a fucking tree along the water on the path on the street I drive to work, and I envision.
She saw it on its back legs, fully stretched out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Swear to God, I saw it.
That's awesome.
I was so pissed I didn't get to video it.
Yeah,
I thought about turning around too. And I was like...
You had the camera with you?
No, but I was going to do it on my phone. But I thought to myself, I haven't been late once this week. And I said to the girls, I will not be late one day this week. And I wasn't.
That's awesome.
And everybody acknowledged it on Friday. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
That's like a patient. She's like, how's your marathon training go? And I'm like...
Yeah, how is that going, right?
I said, it's good. It's going good. You're the one that didn't want to run this week. I ran 4 miles on Monday, and I felt great. After the fact, I hurt a little bit, but I got it done.
I read a David Goggins book, and I was inspired. But I told you that it would have passed in like a week or two. And in the interim,
like, he
signs us up for
a
fucking
You're the one that said to go on a marathon. She's like, I just got inspired from the book, but it would have passed in 2 weeks. And I'm like, she's like, I wouldn't have signed up till later. I'm like, look, if we wouldn't have signed up right then and there, then we would never do it. But going back to what the patient said, I'm like, if I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to run this marathon. And I'm going to
knee replacements later.
No, I'm running a marathon, not multiple marathons.
2 knee replacements later. Yeah, because that's how I feel right now. My left knee's shit.
Yeah, but that's because you're lifting heavy as fuck, 6 plates on each side of a leg press.
Yeah, I text her to back down. I text her. I'm old. She forgets that. I'm in the gym with like all these 20-year-olds, and I'm like, honey, I'm too old for this. And every time I say that, she's like, stop it. I'm like, no, really, I'm like 12 years older than all of you. Like, please.
Which is crazy when you think about it.
When you really think about it, yeah, it's like I am like, no, wait. my body's been through more, you know? But yeah, that's the reality though. These girls are super young.
It's crazy. Yeah. No, just to think about like we're now that
we're that person. Old bitch in our group. Like who the fuck
like
does
you
she
look
think
at like you watch like the Super Bowl and it's like, damn, pretty much everyone on that field is younger than we are.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody. And it's
You're talking about football players.
Yeah. I'm just talking about those athletes themselves.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you used to look up to these people.
As like your parents.
Yeah. And now it's like, hey there, Sonny. Good game there.
It's crazy to think about. But they did ask me, they were like, how old are you again? And I told them, and even my coach was like, oh, I always forget. She's like, I always think you're way younger.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, you look good.
Thanks. Yeah, you look good. I'm also there with no makeup on. I look like a fucking...
No, you don't.
Rat. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, yeah. Wow. Everybody's asking to tell how we met.
I feel like we've told the story a million times.
I feel like we have, but we've never said it on the podcast. We've said it on YouTube? Yeah, YouTube.
With the question.
But we didn't say it together.
No.
We didn't say it together. They separated us.
Yeah.
And your answer was...
My answer was spot on, to the point, no bullshit.
All right, so then I guess you'll handle this?
No, you can handle it.
How did we meet?
You want to be more elaborate? You be more elaborate.
How did we meet?
We met at nursing school.
Second day.
Well, actually, we knew each other.
Yes,
we knew of each other in elementary school. We went to the same elementary school.
Yes. We actually went all the way through kindergarten through 5th.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were well aware of each other.
Of who each other was.
And later in life, I heard your name pop up again. You probably didn't hear my name again, but...
Probably. I'm pretty sure we were at some point at the same parties together. Oh, like in high school or in like early years of college.
I'm sure.
Like before we actually went to school together.
I probably saw you at Publix.
I did work at Publix. I worked with Harry, so you probably did.
Yeah, I probably did see you.
Yeah, that's true. But...
And then fast forward years later.
Nursing school.
Well, before that.
Oh, yeah.
At Broward College.
I think this was part of your wedding vows.
Was it?
I think so.
I was in microbiology class for my prereqs for nursing school.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, it was like the first day, and they were calling attendance, and then they called Stephanie Kinsey, and I was like, who? And I'm looking all over for her, and no one ever showed up. And then the next day I was like, hopefully she's there today. And then you just never showed up, and then your name fell off the roster.
I dropped out.
Yeah.
I withdrew.
But that's what I told you. I'm like, I knew right from then, because I was so like, I perked up right away, like, oh, shit, where is she?
Aw, honey.
And then nursing school came, same thing, and you were actually there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
you can tell the rest.
we have Michelle to thank because our friend Michelle in nursing school, I met her the first day. I still talk to her, absolutely adore her. She was at our wedding, and she was partnered with you. And then I had told her the day before that I thought that you were cute and that I knew you from elementary school.
Yeah.
And she was like, we're switching partners.
We're switching.
And she switched
I don't
us.
even remember that fine. Like, I don't remember.
Yeah,
being
she
partnered
remembers
with her.
it.
Yeah.
She takes full credit for all of it, for everything we have.
Yeah.
Everything we
She
have
wants
together.
like a percentage.
She needs a percentage. Yeah.
She wants royalties.
We're gonna get served tomorrow. But she takes full credit for that. And I honestly would give it to her. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we would have spoken eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It was because in nursing school, remember in the very beginning, you like found your little group and like everyone kind of split off.
it was very cliquey.
Yeah.
Very cliquey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in the end though, as we like got closer to the end,
I think
all the
joined
cliques
together.
combined.
Yeah.
Because then I realized like people that I didn't know all through nursing school were really cool people.
Because wasn't it like 100 something people, and then it was down to like
118,
11?
I remember.
And how much was it like final?
Yeah, like 11
Yeah, like
of us.
11 of
We have there's a
Like
picture
the
on
original.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Crazy. And at the time, we were both in different
Relationships.
And no, bless their soul. We wish them well. And we were partnered up. So we were like forced to be together very often. And then we found ourselves making excuses to be together more often.
Yeah, we were always studying together.
But you
we
say
actually
that, but we
studied.
really did study
Yeah.
and we were never physical.
Yeah.
I had someone I was dealing with and he had someone he was dealing with. Both of the situations were not ideal and something we shouldn't have been in.
Yeah.
And I broke mine off. You broke yours off. Yours was better than mine though.
Was it?
Yeah. I still remember like that moment when you broke up with her.
Yeah.
Because I broke up with mine before you. Yes, I did.
I think that's
and
what-
that's why you did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably. I don't remember that detail as well, but I'm sure it probably was.
I think it was.
'Cause I just left you. I was going to meet her.
We left you Dunkin' Donuts. We were there studying.
Yeah. Went to go meet her.
Yeah. At Carolina Ale House.
Yeah.
And I think I went to Michelle's house first. And then, because by the time like I was at my friend's house and you were with her, and by the time you called me, I had left my friend's house and was driving home.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't even there that long.
I remember exactly where I was when
Because
you
I
called
remember
me.
we had a test the following day.
Yes.
Early in the morning.
Yes.
And I remember I wanted to go home early. And that's what the whole fight was about. And then I said, like, this isn't working out. Peace.
Yeah.
And then I
then
called
he
you
didn't
as
go
soon
home.
as I got in the car. And I
It
was
said,
like,
"Where are you? I just broke up with my girlfriend."
That's
Like that's what he said to me. He said, "Where are you? I just broke up with my girlfriend. I need to see you right now." And that was it.
that was it.
And we were like unspokenly together from then.
Yeah.
From that day, I was at the light on Pines in front of where Pembroke Gardens is now, but it wasn't Pembroke Gardens back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pembroke Gardens wasn't there. I was at the light on 75 and Pines,
That's
basically.
crazy.
Crazy.
When did Pembroke Gardens go there? I don't know.
I don't know. I think like 2015, 2016. But this was like 20.
No, it had to have been there.
11.
I think it was there.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyways, I was listening to the radio the other day and they said, can you remember what the first movie you saw with your significant other?
I can.
I can too.
And that was the last day you had a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yep. I said to you,
We met at TJ.
I met you.
Fridays.
Yeah. Because I was being followed back then. My ex just couldn't handle Ryan being in my life. And I was literally being followed. And we met at TGI Fridays because I was scared for you to get involved in anything. And we were outside and you were smoking a cigarette. I'll never forget it. I remember what you were wearing. I remember what I was wearing.
What was I wearing?
You were wearing jeans and a white t-shirt.
Okay.
And you were so fucking hot. You know how I feel about you with a white t-shirt. I always say it. A white t-shirt and a hat, I die. And I was like, you're so, so hot, but you're going to die at 50 from lung cancer and leave me with a bunch of kids. So why would I ever start anything with you?
Yeah.
And you looked at me and you go, this is my last cigarette ever again in my life. And it was true.
It's true.
It was your last cigarette. He had a pack. He threw it in the garbage right outside of the movie theater.
Yeah.
And you never had a cigarette again.
I remember I put the patches on for a short time, but they started getting me dizzy.
Yeah.
And I took them off and then I was
Cold
done after
turkey.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. See?
We're kind of cute.
See?
Yeah.
And
Even
you
back
question
then.
my love.
I don't question shit. You question me. You question me more than I question you.
Sometimes.
Because you know why? You question me silently. I look at you. How often do I look at you and go, you love me, Dad?
Yeah.
How often do I say that to you?
Every day.
Every single day. And you go, I love you, Mom. And I go, a lot or a little? And you go, a lot of it. Every day.
Yeah.
So you question in your mind and don't say it. It's for me to reconfirm it to you. I ask you straight
I don't know.
up. You love me or not, man? You know?
Yeah, but it's just something. It's like a filler word, a filler sentence.
No, it's not. It's when I'm feeling it. I say it random as fuck.
That's true.
I said it on the walk last night.
You did.
I just look at you and I'm thinking at that moment, like, I really love you. And so I just got to confirm it back. You know?
Confirmed.
Yeah. Thanks. You always confirm it and you always say the same thing. It's like become a little catchphrase.
Yeah, I don't even know where I got it from.
I don't know. I would say a
just
lot
made
or
it
a
up.
little. And you go, a lot of it. That's what you always say. Isn't it weird? It really makes no sense.
I know. I don't know.
I just realized that right now. A lot of it. That's not even a phrase.
Because it's like instead of a little bit, it's a lot of it.
So you love me not a little and not a lot.
No, it's a lot of bit.
Oh, it's more than a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot with a bit.
Plus a bit.
I get it. I
It's
like
a whole
it.
lot
That was a good save.
and then a bit.
I'm not going to lie.
So it's like, you know, that extra breath at the very top. That's what it is.
That's like in yoga when she's like, take that
Exactly.
deep breath and
And
she
you-
says, a sip?
Yeah.
I can't get
and
the
your
sip
lungs
in.
are max capacity.
Can't get
That's
the
what I'm
sip.
saying. My love is max capacity. You're welcome.
Thank you. So that's how we met in a nutshell. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm leaving out any details. A year later, no.
You gotta.
What? My tooth?
You had a chipped tooth during that time.
I was
Remember?
missing a tooth.
Oh, you were missing. No, you had a chipped tooth.
Yeah, I was missing the bonding. My bonding fell off.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I never even realized, and you were like so self-conscious about it.
I showed you.
Yeah, but you're like, and you thought I was hiding it from you. I'm like, I didn't even notice.
Well, I had big tits back then.
Yeah, you did. That's all I was looking at.
I had a reduction since. Now they're gone. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was missing a tooth. Jeez.
That's how we met.
That's
all
how
through
we met.
nursing school together.
Yeah.
Got it married
9 months later, you proposed.
from being together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You proposed, 9 months after that.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened, all this happened in like January, because we met January 6th. I don't know if you know that, but I know that. We met January 6th. And then all of that happened like in January, because I remember like before Valentine's Day, like we were together. And on St. Patty's Day, this waste case gets
I got annihilated.
annihilated drunk. I mean, like stupid
Because
fucking
remember,
drunk.
I was at the beach with my buddies
All day.
All day. I think I lost my keys. My
Lost
dad
your
had
keys.
to
Your
come.
dad was pissed as fuck.
Yeah, my dad had to come and like give me keys
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. I don't even remember.
I don't know. You just kept calling me like a fucking drunk asshole.
Because that's when Fat Tuesdays was that beach place, and we are getting like octane 190s
Yeah.
or whatever, like all day.
You guys were all
with
stupid.
the floaters.
Yes. And then
We got invited to a pool part, like into like a pool party.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was.
Oh.
But no one was in the. It was like a weird thing, like there. And then I went home. I don't even think I got to take a nap. And then we
No.
went to JP
You
Mulligan's.
showered and changed and then met me and my friends at JP Mulligan's.
And I was shit faced already.
Shit faced. And I'm like, we need to go home. And I go to drive him home and I drop him off outside of the car. And he's being annoying and like needy and whiny. And I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of the car before you puke in my car. And then he lays on my hood and is yelling in the middle of the street that he will not get off my hood until I tell him that I am his girlfriend. And I'm like,
That's right.
we've been dating for like 3 months. What are you fucking talking
She's
about?
like, does anyone even say that anymore?
I'm like, nobody says that.
I need to confirm. I need a confirmation.
I confirmed.
Yeah.
And then you
No.
never asked for another confirmation.
Did you even approve it that day?
Yes, I approved. I was like, okay, just get the fuck off my car. You need to go to bed. But I didn't think you would
Is
remember.
that the night you saw my sister doing like the walk of shame back
Yes,
home?
it is. Both you drunk asses.
You're like,
I
think
drop
saw your
him off,
sister.
and then I see her walking barefoot around the corner from guest parking. And I'm like,
Sounds about
what
right.
the fuck am I getting into?
Should have known back
Yeah,
then.
should have known.
Should turn around.
But that was, yeah, because I didn't think you were going to remember that night. And I was surprised you did.
Barely.
Barely. It was funny, though.
Yeah.
It was really funny because that's March. That's my point. We broke up with our significant others around the end of January.
Yeah. But we were never like really
Like, yeah.
physical or
No,
anything.
we weren't physical for a while.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I know, I remember. And then I remember the first time you told me you loved me was on a cruise. Our first cruise. I think it was like not even like 3 months in.
Yeah.
I remember. You don't remember.
I remember. No, barely.
Yeah, I know.
I remember
I think we might have been drunk then too.
Probably.
That's fine.
We were in the beginning of our relationship. There was a lot of drinking involved.
Well, we were in college.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like partying.
That's why we got, when we did have our fights back then, it was always because of alcohol.
Always.
Yeah.
And every time I think about like how I thought about that scenario we talked about this morning, alcohol was involved.
Yeah.
That night,
Yeah.
we didn't really.
Yeah.
Well, we got into a little fight, but
Of course,
like that
it
bad.
exaggerates everything for sure. Yeah.
Like anytime I can name a fight, that wine bar where on my birthday, alcohol.
Yeah.
Like those big fights that stick out.
Yeah.
Because like arguing, we're over in 10 minutes. Like
No, all the big ones involved alcohol.
always. I thought about that the other day, and it makes me not want to fucking drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Is
Or
that?
limit it way back.
Yeah, because like I feel like when I smoke, like I love everyone. Like no one annoys me.
Yeah, you don't get aggressive or, and there's no tipping point. Like it's that tipping point with alcohol that you literally can become a different person.
Well, you do bad, not to like call you out. But I'm always like very
And it
happy
depends
and
on the alcohol.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
It does depend on the alcohol. But you have a switch where like you're so cool, you're so fun. And then that fucking switch goes off and Gregory comes out and it's like, oh, we gotta go.
Everybody run.
Everybody run. Every man for themselves. I'm grabbing the kids.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's it.
You gotta get the fuck
But
out.
he hasn't come out in a long time.
He hasn't come out. He hasn't come out since Kevin's 40th birthday party.
I don't
And he
think
didn't come out bad. He didn't come out bad. But I'm saying
threw
like
up that night.
Yeah, no, but you were just like you. I don't know if you remember. You fell asleep on the dining room table. I mean the breakfast table
Did I?
with your hands like this, and I was trying to get you to come up, and you were nasty, and I was like, "Oh, you going to sleep there now?"
No.
And then you puked off the side of the bed.
Yeah.
That was the last time I've seen Gregory, and that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Kevin's 42.
Is he?
I think he's about to be 42. That was 2 years ago, Ryan.
Yeah, but remember
Wow.
his 40th birthday was delayed for like 8 months because of COVID.
That's true. So it's like a
It was
year
like
and a half.
But I don't think that was really him. I'm talking about the real him was like,
Bad.
I don't know. I can't remember when he came out is what I'm saying.
What do you mean? Like when he stopped?
Yeah.
By the way, Ryan's middle name is Gregory, and that's his alter ego not when he's wasted, because Ryan's a lot of fun when he's wasted, but when that switch goes off and that alter ego,
I think that was with beer. I think beer I can get to that point. Mixed sugary drinks, which I don't have anymore, but those could have got me there.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
Oh no, I know when.
Shots?
No, the last time was the boat. Oh. Gregory was there.
Gregory.
Yeah. But that was like sun, tequila, beer,
Gregory was
White
so
Claw,
mean to me that day.
Irish whiskey.
I might get a purse because of this.
This was a while ago still.
Gregory was so mean to me that day.
Yeah. This was over a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Matt and Vanessa's boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mean. Should be ashamed
And I fell
of yourself.
asleep and then I thought I was getting embarrassed. I felt embarrassed.
Oh, but you weren't getting embarrassed. Shit happens.
Shit happens. That's when
We all were
you
wasted.
ran my truck into a mailbox.
I
And you
did.
tried not to tell me.
I did. I forgot about that. Oh, we're even.
I forgot who told me. I think Ryan told me.
Luli told you.
Yeah.
That fucker.
Yeah.
I was trying not to let you drive. And I didn't mean, I forgot we were in a truck. Like, that's kind of a mind fuck. You know?
Why? It has a rear view camera.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
There's no excuse.
It's a little screen.
But it's okay.
Mine's
you were
a
just
big
wasted.
screen.
I mean, we were all pretty drunk.
No, I
was just
wasn't.
more-
Remember I told you I was pretending to take shots from the bottle and I wasn't.
Well, that's the shots. That's what got me.
Yeah.
For sure.
The shots of tequila. But
Yeah. Swigging right from the bottle.
I know that was bad.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I haven't seen Gregory since then. And that's great. And see, I didn't even really remember that.
Yeah.
But
I was just trying to think of the last time. But before that was a long time.
yeah. But
I've learned.
I think alcohol, just to spin off on that, is a big reason why a lot of couples fight, and eliminating, or it's very hard to limit alcohol, like when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I think, but
You have to have a game plan. You can't deviate from it,
Right.
which is hard for a lot of people to do.
Yeah.
Like we tell each other,
We know.
okay, we do doubles because we like bourbon.
Yeah.
And one's just, we don't like ordering it over and over again.
But when we say we're having two doubles, we have two
Yeah.
doubles, and
the
we don't
worst case
deviate.
scenario, I've gone to 3, but 3 is
I can't do
definitely
3. You can do 3.
My max limit.
Yeah, I can't do 3, but you can. But like that's a great idea though, of like limiting, is like have a game plan before you leave the fucking house.
Yeah.
Because otherwise shit can go bad real quick. Especially
problem-
like when people start, all our friends want to do shots. I
Yeah.
feel like how the fuck do you hang? I don't know. I like envy them so much.
I can't do shots.
I can't do shots. But we're very good at like, no, we're not
I'll say
doing
no to
shots.
yeah.
Thank you, though.
I don't enjoy shots, to be honest with you. I
don't
enjoy
either.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Like I like to sip on it.
Yeah.
I enjoy a good beer here and there.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. But having a
here and
plan, I
there.
think,
Yeah.
is huge. Because, alcohol can really affect your relationship.
And
And
having
you don't
like
realize
that
it.
other person that you both hold accountable.
You hold
And
me.
you just don't make it a Thursday through Sunday thing. Cause
Right. Yeah.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah. I remember that. We talked about like, it's just Saturday and Sunday. But then we would like drink all day long.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just having that, okay, we're going to go to brunch. We're having 2 drinks. That's it. Do you know what you're drinking? I know what I'm drinking. Okay, cool.
Yep. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake, piece of pie. So, thank you for being here with me today,
Yes, I think
sir.
it was
We have a ton of work
productive.
to do for the office. So,
Let's go get it done.
let's go get it done. Until next time, guys.
Next week, next time.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this episode just as much as we did making it for you. If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com.
Please be sure to follow us on Spotify and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new episodes dropping every Thursday.
You can also check us out on YouTube under Stephanie Phillips, with weekly episodes releasing every Tuesday. You can also go back and see my entire journey to my first bikini competition, which we documented from start to finish. Thank you all so much for the love and support, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. We will see you next time.